It doesn't say live. Oh, there it is.
Well,
Got
yes,
it.
it does.
Got
Yes,
him.
There we
it
go.
does.
Hey, what's
Got
happening?
him.
Tag
Yeah,
team
we
back
live in the.
again.
Hey, and look, we got all these people here. We had more people on a half episode than we had
Oh,
on the real one.
it's
But
like
whatever.
10
What's happening, y'all? Hey, second week is 76 and a half. Am I getting this right? I think it's
Yes,
76
sir.
and a half.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
And we are back at it, man. What a day it has been. As you can see, Mick is wearing his Dodgers get up.
No,
It's
he's gone.
rough. Oh, he's gone. As he should. Luda's wearing his stuff, man. We out here. But you know, we're not here to talk about that right now. What we're here to talk about is the Lakers losing last night. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We're not going to talk about that either. We're here to talk NFL because we want to get it out the way, right? Last week, man, y'all said y'all wanted to preview what happened last week or talk about what happened last week. So let's do it, man. Last week was week 6. A lot of things occurred.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Mick, since you're on here, let's just start with you because your team.
Who?
I said that they were number one.
Mick is not here.
Mick ain't here.
Oh, Mick dropped off entirely?
Are you
He
paying
just-
attention?
Yeah.
He ain't here.
Oh no, I thought he just dropped off the video. Oh no, he dropped off.
Yeah.
Oh snap. Well, we'll get back to
Let's
it.
just preview
his wife,
Thursday.
his wife walked in the room.
Yeah, let's talk about it. So we well, hold on. We already talked about Tampa Bay Philly, didn't we? Didn't we talk about it over the weekend?
You had to have.
Yeah,
I'm almost certain you guys did. I'm talking about tomorrow's game.
Oh no, we're not there yet. We gotta talk about last week's stuff.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's good. Well, I don't know. Okay, Mick is here and he's gone. We're just gonna let it ride. All right, so let's talk about a couple things that we did see. All right. First and foremost, you know what? Let's start in Green Bay. How about this? Somebody said that he still owns Chicago.
Yeah, he did.
Still does.
Oh, I'm saying
he
he put a thumper on him. I just want to say, every time I see Green Bay win, do you know what I keep thinking? Week 1, when I said Aaron Rodgers don't care about Green Bay. The most blasphemous shit ever said was said by me. I'm sorry. I owe that man an apology because he told me 3 years ago to RELAX, and I didn't believe him. I thought that was expired. Clearly, it isn't. What y'all first and foremost? What did y'all see? What did y'all think about that game? Did y'all even watch that game? Y'all didn't really watch it.
Which one? Bucks Eagles?
No.
we're talking about the
Bears.
Green Bay game.
Packers and Bears.
I liked the end when he said I own you, but then I thought, I don't know if you can say that these days.
He can.
Oh, yeah, I know, right?
He can.
Damn.
He
I just
probably
thought
can.
about that. I just
can.
thought about that. Yeah, somebody might.
He can
that
get
might
away
be-
with it.
I didn't see the game, but I expected the win at a Green Bay. I mean, they're coming out strong. I think the first week was just like, should I be here? Should I not? And he figured it out, and he's rocking it.
All right, well, let me do this because I got us all over the place, and I apologize for this. Because Mick, you threw a curveball at me by jumping out as soon as I talked about your team. Okay, we talked in the group chat. Let's just start here. We talked in the group chat about what our top 5 teams this week were, right? Foolishly, somebody put that out there before Monday night's game. Okay, Eddie P, I appreciate you for being the only smart one to answer that question after Monday night. You know what I'm saying? Because that changed some things, right? Some people had a certain squad number 1, and that certain squad took a big old fat L, didn't they?
Ellie.
But what did I tell y'all? Mick, are you ready to believe yet? Because
Well,
y'all are number 1.
That's okay.
again for another week.
Right.
Because some of
For
us
this
had
week,
Cardinals.
yes. I mean, I have
It's a
to
week
say
by week
yes.
power ranking.
Right. I
Mm-hmm.
have to say yes this week. And because I felt the Bills were better than us, and then I saw what happened, and I have the Bills defense in fantasy football, and they got me 0 points. For this week,
What does that have
Cardinals
to
are
do
number
with it?
1. This
Okay.
week. Okay. I'm on the board. I'm on the train, but like I said, I'm always cautiously pessimistic as it pertains.
You're gonna hold on. You're gonna be number 1 next week too, because you have
Yeah, you
the
are.
Texans at home.
Ooh.
Like your
Oh,
schedule
yeah.
is really
I'm
lining
sorry.
up here for you,
Well, okay.
and you
Well,
still
was-
just start.
That one's going to be tough.
Up. Get me to the playoffs. Show me this. Show me that.
Yeah,
I've been a Cardinal fan for 14 years now. They've ripped
Damn,
my
has it
heart
been
out
that long?
twice, since 07. That's
Hey.
the longest I think I've ever consistently been a fan.
Many other people have been fans of other teams that never made it to a Super Bowl, sir. So your team
Wow.
made it,
Yeah, and then what happened? We got our hearts ripped out.
but you made it.
Everybody
did
on
make
this
it.
podcast is a fan of a team that's won a Super Bowl except for me.
Yeah, baby. Oh, I wish I had my It's Always super in Philadelphia mug right now. I'm about to rock that on Sunday, baby.
But that
Anyways.
has nothing. But that has nothing to
Nice
do
little
with
shout
your,
out.
with your top 5 teams in week 6.
Thank
That
you, sir.
really doesn't.
No,
but you know what?
but
It
he
still
still he
does.
lives in the past. He lives in
It
the
still
past.
does
Hey,
because
yeah.
Hey, don't come into this group talking logic. You know this ain't where that lives.
because there's a certain thing called the paper champ, and right now we're paper champs until proven otherwise.
But Eddie P does have a point. We're talking about a
Talking
week
about
by
the
week
full 6
power
weeks.
ranking.
And I said
Yeah.
for week 6, yes, I agree we should be on top. I said that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why are you?
You said it.
Why are
Now-
you yelling? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Well,
For sensitive ears like Papa Chong, we should be on top of week 6.
I agree.
Another team that we talked about that didn't quite gain the respect that they should have, and still, hey, look, I'm gonna admit, you know what? This team is just out of my top 5 at
Agreed.
5A/6.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
the Ravens.
It's the Ravens, baby. Who'd you think? Who'd you think?
I was thinking of the Titans.
Oh no. I'm thinking of the right. Titans are probably 7-8. I told y'all I still don't believe in
Titans.
Tannehill, but he was making me look foolish too the other day. But I do want to say this, Mick, you're usually the one to pull receipts on this type of stuff. I called a couple of upsets. I think P was with me on at least 1 or 2 of them. I said that the Raiders were going to win, and they did. I said that the Titans were going to win, and they did. I did lose. I think I picked Seattle or something like that. I think I did lose.
That was awkward. What was
That's
you?
neither
Never
here
mind.
nor there. I don't know.
Yeah, it's fine. No, keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it
Well,
going.
we kind of know why, don't we?
Oh no. You know what it was? It was New England. I picked New England over Dallas. Almost.
Well,
Didn't
that was
quite get it.
that was your hate for Dallas, though. You didn't really
Yeah.
believe
No.
that.
That was just my belief that Belichick gets it up for certain teams, and that Mac Jones isn't the
Which he
guy that
does.
I thought he was going to be. I thought that Mac Jones was going to be a bum. He's not.
Well,
He's not.
he-
He's,
Why would
No,
he
he's
went to
not.
Alabama? He's not going to be a bum. Like,
Hold on there. I mean,
Well,
Bama quarterbacks.
Think about
give me,
Bama
give me someone
quarterbacks.
from Alabama
Yeah.
that's been a
AJ
bum.
McCarron.
Okay.
What's the
besides
other
him.
one? What's the other one? What's his face? I see him right now with the little comb over. Oh my God, McElroy or something like that.
Yep. McElroy.
Another
Yep.
bum. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like
All right.
name me 3 great Alabama quarterbacks.
I'm
I'll
not-
wait.
I didn't say quarterbacks. I said someone from Alabama. See, I left myself. I said someone from Alabama.
We're
That
talking
wiggle room right there,
quarterback.
boy.
I like what you did there. I like what you did there.
Semantics.
You just
Like
snuck
it.
that
No,
one up
for
there.
sure. I like
But
that.
hey, you know what? It's all good. I was wrong on that one. But the Ravens, it's time to put some respect on Lamar's
Hold
name.
on. One more Alabama quarterback bum. Tua.
Oh, he's not a
I'm
bum.
not ready to. I'm not ready to say that
He's
yet.
not
I'm not
a
ready to
bum.
say that yet.
Miami's
Hold
already.
on.
Miami's already moved on.
Yeah, Miami's
Um,
already talking about shipping him out.
That's because
Okay,
Miami
so then-
sucks.
So is Darnold a bum then?
No, that's because
Darnold is a
Watson
bum.
Watson may be
Darnold's a bum?
available soon.
Yeah.
Darnold's from USC, so yeah, he's
But-
going to be a bum in the pros.
Mm.
Yeah,
Well,
that's fair. I don't even hate that.
I'm not
Yeah.
ready to
There's
call
another
him a bum.
another
Tell-
team
tell-
that has
tell-
great
tell-
college
tell-
athletes
take-
that has
take-
great
So
collegiate
is Drew
athletes.
Rosen a bum? Or what's
Yes.
his Josh Rosen?
Josh Rosen.
Bum?
Yes.
Oh, Drew
He's
Rosen.
turning
I was
into-
like,
I'm sorry. I meant
He's
Josh
turning
Rosen.
into a bum. Yes, he's a bum.
He's
Fine.
turning.
Can we?
All right, fine then.
I want to see him play, but sure.
Who?
You want to
Josh
see him play what?
Rosen?
Tennis? He's a good tennis player.
That's
Well, he
fine.
was, but
Chosen has already played horribly.
Wow.
With the Cardinals.
with the Cardinals,
The same Cardinals.
No, he
that
was
are
he was in
leading the league.
Miami too.
yeah.
He was in Miami. Once
got
again,
real bad
Miami.
in
Did he get a
Miami's-
shot in Miami though?
Miami's
Started.
bums though. Miami is a bum.
It
Look,
is.
I love that city
I
for a
agree.
lot of things, not football. Like that's just it is what it is.
Yeah.
They're done.
Shout out to
But-
Miami for losing.
You only like him because of the pussy that's out there.
Hey, what you want me to say?
Well, that's what you
You
want
wrong.
to say. That you should have said.
You
that.
want me to say you wrong? I be lying. Anyways,
I like the scooters in South Carolina.
Get the hell out of here.
That's
Get the
what I
hell
like.
out of here.
he said the scooters with a smirk.
It was
Anyways,
fun.
That's what you called him.
hey, stop it.
No,
Like, hold on.
Papa Chong. I'm really talking about scooters, sir.
He
No, no,
literally
this-
is talking about.
on
scooters.
on
No,
this
I
one, I'm
know.
about to.
No.
On this one, I
I'm
got to
serious.
ride. But for real, talk to me. Hey, look, a lot of y'all were talking about Lamar Jackson is a great running quarterback or a great running back, right? But he's thrown through. I get it, it's only 6 games, but through 6 games, this is the most passing yards he's had his entire career. and they said that he's an MVP front runner. Now, is he in the mix? Yeah,
Probably in the
but
mix.
front runner, I'm not gonna
No.
say that just yet.
What's
But
front runner
early.
like top 5?
I think
I
they
would
I
say
think they
top
mentioned
five
it. I
considered,
think somebody
you know?
said straight up he's leading the race. Which I was like,
I don't see how that can be.
Yeah, I was like,
Stafford. And I'm not.
yeah.
I'm not being Mr.
No,
Ram
no,
guy.
no, no. I
He's
agree
not
with
better
you.
than Stafford.
I agree with you. I still think Stafford. I still have
I
Aaron
would say
Rodgers,
Kyler Murray. I think Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
Hey, where do
Yeah.
you rank? Where do you rank Henry in all this? Because he's been going
He's up there too.
bananas.
Yeah, but
No,
but ultimately he's not gonna.
Yeah.
They're not gonna give the
Yeah,
running
no,
back
for
MVP.
sure. If they didn't give it to Todd Gurley that one year, then
Exactly.
I don't know if Henry's going to get it unless he
Did,
runs for
did,
2,000
they,
again.
did they give it to
Unless
Marshawn
he
Lynch
runs-
that 1 year?
If he hits 2,000,
It
or if
wasn't-
he breaks
it-
Eric Dickerson's record, then he'll get it.
Yeah, for sure. He has to
Well,
go
okay, hold
back-to-back
on. Let's
2,000.
let's get back to Henry because I want to talk about that in just a second.
Before we transition to that really quick, just going back to Lamar Jackson really quick. One thing
That's
I
where I
think
want to stay.
we can put to bed is that people haven't figured out. We can put that one to bed. Yeah,
100%.
he's on pace to have 1,200 yards rushing and 3,000 to 4,000 plus yards passing, which has never been done before.
Talk that talk.
So
Talk that
somebody's got to acknowledge that.
Hey,
Yeah,
and the Ravens
apparently
are
they are.
looking like another team prime for that Super Bowl run, which we said that they weren't going to do. But I'm gonna be real with you. I think that they're right up there with the Buffalo Bills, man. They're closing in, which is why I say they're a 5 and a 5A team because I put the Bills down at 5. After Monday night's performance, I put them down at 5.
If we
If
if
I-
we use Renee's logic,
No,
but
you
the
don't.
Bills and the Ravens haven't gone head to head, right?
No, they haven't.
No.
But the Ravens are 5-1. The Bills are 4-2. That's
4-2.
why I would put the Ravens ahead of the Bills today.
And I'm not mad at that. When we talk about the power rankings on Sunday, it'll probably flip for me. But today, that's all I'm saying. Okay, now let's talk about King Henry. All right. I saw the graphic. All right, and it said how second place in rushing yards isn't even close. I just want to point out something. How many games has Nick Chubb played? Who's second, by the way?
5, I
It's
believe.
Chubb's second.
No, Chubb is second. I thought he only played 4.
Yeah.
Or is that
No,
4?
he's played all. No,
he
he
was hurt
missed
last
one.
week. He was hurt last
He
week.
didn't play last week. I thought he didn't
Right.
play the week before too. I
No,
thought the week
played-
before is when he
I
got
thought
hurt.
Well, he played but got hurt, right?
Either way, 4 or 5.
4.5.
So
How about 4.5?
all I'm saying is, look, I respect what the hell that old boy is doing, right? Like he's rushing his ass off, and his yards after contact are crazy, right?
Talking about
always
Henry?
been crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I'm
so I've
just-
seen this other stat. Not to cut you off. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
King Henry's number 1.
Yeah,
King Henry's yards after contact is number 2.
I saw that.
And
I saw that.
then Nick Chubb is 3 technically.
Right.
Like that's how crazy he's going right now.
And that is crazy, right? But let me just ask y'all this, and I don't know this off the top of my head, so I might be capping just by even bringing this question up. But remember how on the podcast last week we were talking about Lamar Jackson, and y'all said, I'm sorry, not y'all, because Renee's not on, but Renee specifically was like it was one good game, right?
Mm-hmm.
What were Derrick Henry's rushing yards per game? Because it feels to me like we're a prisoner of like the current. Like I feel like he's playing like 2 or 3 good games. Well, okay. See,
What-
I
what the
think
hell?
the dog just called cap. Am I capping right now?
I'll do
No,
you one better.
Yeah.
Henry's had 3 games of three rushing touchdowns. He had three rushing touchdowns. That's
Now,
ridiculous.
3
That's
rushing
ridiculous.
touchdowns is
Yeah.
that's one thing, right? But what was the yardage like?
His yardage is like his first game was 58 yards, second 182, third 113, fourth 157, fifth 130, sixth 143. He's killing
Okay.
it.
Well, then he's
killing
killing it. And I'll
Yeah.
shut up.
Killing right
Then I'll
now.
shut up.
That is
Then I'll shut up. You're right. I just looked at it and I
Uh.
said, well, hey, look, I got to
Well,
ask
you're
the
just-
questions, right?
Yeah, your disclaimer was you don't know, so we'll give you a small pass.
Hey, I got to ask the questions, all right? I got to ask the
Yeah.
questions.
While we're on that, let me ask
Oh, hold
one
on.
more
Mhm.
question.
Yeah.
Is anybody afraid of his durability? And you know, is anybody long on Derrick Henry?
I'm going to be
not
honest with
long
you.
on him.
No. Have you seen his offseason workouts? Have you seen the way that he takes care of his body?
I've seen it, but we saw it with like Sean Alexander, Marion Barber, guys that run hard like that.
Generational
It's a lot
talent.
of
Oh, here
fun.
you go. I'll
I
tell you why
think
he's not
this
going to
is
get hurt.
generational talent.
As long as you don't get the Madden cover like Sean Alexander, he'll be just fine.
Stupid.
I'm just saying,
That's
Sean Alexander was
true.
MVP. Next thing you know, his toe hurt and he retired.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
mean, it
he's
really was
different
that
than
quick.
Sean Alexander. He's something else.
This
No, he
guy-
is.
Something else.
He's not built like these other guys, man. He's otherworldly for
But-
sure.
But the
And-
other thing too is most of Henry's contact seems to be more down the field, right?
yeah, kind of.
Like he's already got his,
Kind of.
But he
he's-
breaks through the tackles. He breaks through the lines, though.
You know what I'm saying? Once he gets past that line, I think it's the other way actually be. Once like Luda's saying, once he gets past that front seven,
right. But what I'm saying is I don't recall seeing Henry take a big hit. Like I don't recall seeing him take like
Well,
massive.
he doesn't.
Yeah,
he
'cause
does
Oh, no,
not
he don't-
take-
lots
he
of
don't get
big
smacked down.
hits.
It's
Well, he does
quarterbacks and free safeties hitting, him,
Right,
not
that-
linebackers
Yeah,
and
he
linemen.
does not. He does
Right.
not take hits.
Well,
like that.
he's that good to get away from it.
I
you
will
know what I
say
mean?
this though,
and he's the same size as them.
Can I let me just add this little hint in, or this little tidbit in? Okay, so Derrick Henry is averaging 4.8 yards per carry. So he's at 162. He's at 162 carries for the season. Nick Chubb is at 5.8, and he's at 90 carries on the season. So that's an interesting stat. Nick Chubb is not getting fed as much as Derrick Henry is.
Well,
Well, it's because
He's
he's got
not
Kareem
doing-
Hunt.
Yeah.
Because he's not that animal.
Right, but still, with the time that he's ran,
And
is that
how
is that
dare
who I think it
you-
was?
How
Hey,
dare
look who
how
came!
are
Look
ya?
who came out
How
of
are ya?
nowhere!
How dare you disrespect Derrick Henry, my guy?
I'm not disrespecting Derrick Henry first and
Oh,
foremost.
you
You
were.
know-
I'm trying to-
I'm trying
to- I'm trying to put stats in perspective.
You're always
No,
just-
no, no.
all
Okay,
that.
you're right. That was cap. Yeah, no, that was cap.
He
The dog
averaging
called me out
130 a
immediately.
game.
You're right.
It's
No, you're right.
disgusting.
But what I'm saying to you is, and this is the stuff that I want to keep an eye on, right? Is I get it. It's not a fact that it's not a thing that stats are lying. However, I'm just letting you know that at 4.8 yards per carry, y'all wouldn't call that elite.
No, yes, we would.
You would call that
4.8?
elite?
All right,
4.8 yards a carry is elite.
So the year
All right.
that hold on, the year
Hold
that
on.
Eric Dickerson, the year
Hold
that
on.
Eric Dickerson got the record,
Okay.
he averaged 131 yards per game.
Can I ask you a
Derrick
question
Henry-
then?
Derrick Henry's averaging 130, so I would say
Can
it's
I
elite.
can I ask you a
And
question?
he has an extra
Is-
game.
Hold
And he
on.
has an
Would you guys
extra
say Ezekiel Elliott is playing at an elite level?
Probably.
He's playing at the level expected.
I think
to
he's-
be
No, no,
I
no,
think
no,
he's
no.
playing-
No, I asked you.
I
I
would
asked you a
say yes.
specific question.
I would say yes, he is probably.
Yes.
I think the only reason you're asking yes is because you know where I'm leading you with this.
I think
Because he's
only
averaging
had one bad game.
5.1. Okay,
Right.
Austin Eckler for the Chargers.
but what's he averaging for total yards per
Carries.
game? You're saying
Total yards
about
per game.
average
Okay,
yard,
hold on.
average.
Right, but,
Because you're
but-
also average.
but we're
'cause my
also
thing
we're
is-
also talking volume, right? Once again,
Yeah,
I'm
'cause-
talking
Right.
volume
you'll
here.
average
doesn't have the
sometimes
volume.
less. Yeah, you average less yards per game if you carry more, most likely.
But that's my point. He has more yards because of the fact that he gets the ball more than most. Now, does he have some great home run hitters? We know that for sure. But what I'm saying to you is that there are guys out there producing with less. That's all I'm saying.
I think when we put this into perspective, you can take yards per carry in perspective, but at the end of the day, you got to see total yards.
For
Total
sure.
yards is what's
No,
the
no,
average.
I hear you on that, Rick. But also,
Yeah.
people stack the box against Tennessee.
No, 100%. Now
They don't stack it against
With
Zeke.
Julio-
They don't
Julio
stack it
and
against
AJ 's been hurt.
Eckler. Yeah, so
they
don't
stack it against Chubb though, but
Not
I don't
really.
think I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know
the same-
about that.
I think I agree with Rick. It's kind of almost the same situation where their running backs have been like non-threats. AJ hasn't been hooping yet. Julio's been the same Julio, I guess. And then the same thing with
I
Cleveland's wide
respect-
receivers.
Oh, wait,
Well,
you're
they're
talking about you said running backs at first. That's what
Yeah.
confused me. Well, you're
No,
right.
Let's say
You-
he breaks because the last person to get MVP running back was Adrian Peterson, correct?
AP, yes
Yeah,
sir.
I think it
Right.
was AP. Yeah.
So I think
9
if
yards short.
if Derrick Henry beats or even comes close, really close to Eric Dickerson's, he'll probably get MVP if his team
Yeah.
gets in the playoffs.
As he should.
But you
Depending
said-
depending on how the quarterbacks play, but I mean, as he should. I like to see other position players make it. Go ahead. I'm
Did
sorry.
you say when you started this topic that Renee said Derrick Henry's had one good game?
No. He
No.
said he was talking about Lamar.
Lamar.
He's talking Lamar.
Rick said that. Rick
I
said
was comparing him to Lamar, but because that's what he said. He said Lamar doesn't, which he wasn't on to say to give Lamar his proper respect, but that's fine.
that. Eddie,
That's neither
Eddie,
here
how
nor
many
there.
yards? How many yards did Lamar throw for?
Lamar,
this past week?
personally, I don't think Lamar's done all that either. Everybody
Exactly.
keeps talking about him because of that one good game, but
But it's not just one good game.
he's
Well,
had
he's not just-
He has 1,600 yards in 6 games.
Yeah, he's top 10.
That's about
That's
260 games.
160.
It's
About
280.
That's about
280.
Okay, 280.
Yeah,
He's
top
got
10.
9 pass TDs.
Do you guys? But you
Not
guys.
a-
But
not
I just
a
want to say
third
something.
rate-
But you
third
guys
rate
are saying
team.
that Josh Allen is that guy. Josh Allen is averaging 6 yards more than him per game.
I didn't say anybody's that guy. For
Yeah.
one.
We talked about it on this podcast.
So
Yeah, you like adding
last
shit.
year he had 26 TDs.
We just talked about Kyler Murray being in the MVP. He's averaging 9 more yards than
He-
Lamar. He's averaging
He
at
has his team
290.
winning, though, but he has his team
His
winning.
team's also undefeated though.
But he has his
But
team winning.
but we're talking once again. We're just talking yardage real quick. I get it. You guys want to throw in all these other factors. I get
No,
it.
but that's what
But
it
I'm
is.
saying
Those are the
this
numbers.
is the
Those
stuff
are
that
the
you guys are
numbers.
discounting. But I know. But you guys said that you were discounting Lamar, saying that he hasn't done all that great. He's literally 9 yards off the pace of your MVP.
Can I
Bottom
ask
of
you a
the
question
fifth,
then, Rick?
FY.
Yeah, that's yard.
Let me
You
cut
know
in.
what?
Bottom of
He's
the
also-
fifth, 2-5 Dodgers.
He's also got half of the amount of interceptions that he had all of last year already, and it's only been 6 games.
So let me ask you, Rick, because like you're saying, the week 6.
All I'm saying is
and
Derrick
where's
Henry
the
has
argument?
half the yards of him throwing the ball. And
Just
Derrick
saying,
Henry's
just
rushing.
who do
Why
you
he
guys
should
think
be
is really
running
killing
back.
it? Because Tom
Why he
Brady's
should
got
be
3
MVP.
picks, Derek Carr's got 4, Matthew Stafford's got 4, Lamar Jackson's got 5 because he's right there in the mix.
Stephon Diggs
Yeah,
got
but
7
he's on pace for
interceptions.
But I
15.
think Tom
Oh,
Brady's
wait.
all came in the first game, didn't they?
It's Trayvon Diggs. not
Trayvon
Stephon
Diggs, sorry.
Didn't
Oh,
they?
Gotcha, pal.
Didn't Tom Brady's all come in the first game?
No, but I'm just saying. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
No,
when
they
came,
didn't.
To be
He
honest
had
with
2
you,
against
but
the
I'm
Eagles,
just,
baby.
Okay.
I'm just talking about the numbers. Like I feel like everybody is disrespecting Lamar, and it's like I don't understand. I don't see it.
I'm not really mad about that. I'm just telling you Derrick Henry has half the rushing yards that he has throwing. So Derrick Henry looks like the MVP to me. Front
Well, can I
runner.
ask you a question?
Thank
Can
you.
ask
I
a question?
said that
Can I ask you a
earlier.
question?
I
How
said
many
that earlier.
rushing yards does Lamar Jackson have?
He has a lot.
That's
1,500.
very good question. I don't
Because if you want to
know.
talk rushing yards, he probably has 80%
Yeah,
or 70%
but they're
of
not-
the yards.
Yes,
But they're not stacking the
392.
box against him.
Yeah,
It's
but
easier
Lamar's-
for a running back
Lamar's
or a
rushing-
quarterback to run.
He's
It's way
7th
easier.
in the league in rushing. MVP numbers.
So
No, he-
I still think Lamar Jackson's more valuable than Derrick Henry.
Quarterbacks
agree.
should be
Okay.
always be more
Well,
valuable.
quarterbacks are, yeah. I think quarterbacks
Mhm.
are in general.
I agree.
But
I'm
I'm,
not-
kind
look,
of
I'm
I'm kind of on the opposite end of Rick. He thinks he's
Okay.
being disrespected by everybody. I think he's being just a little too
Overrated.
much pumped up by everybody.
Yeah,
But I don't, and that's just where
I
I'm trying
agree
to.
with Eddie.
I'm trying to have a question. Okay, fine. I'm trying to have a question with you or a conversation with you two Ram dudes and tell me exactly how. Because you said interceptions. He's at 5. Your number ones are at 4. You know what I'm saying? You said it's yards per game. He's 9 off pace of your MVP. Like, where are we at? What's the
Because
bar for y'all?
It's the same thing that was happening with Dak last year before he got hurt. His
Uh-huh.
fucking team falls behind with Lamar, not every game, but there've been
Mhm.
about 3 games already. His team falls way fucking behind in the first half,
Yeah.
and he's got to bring him back. So then all the stats come, and that was
Yeah.
almost every game with Dak last year.
Yep.
Same thing's
Okay.
happening
There
with
was.
Lamar this year.
So are we
Alright.
supposed to discount the fact that Lamar Jackson leads his team from behind to win games?
Yeah, because he's not leading his team in the first half when he should be taking
That's
that
a fair. That is an
taking
But
control
actual
of
it's
the
a
very fair
4-quarter
assessment.
game.
and
Well, let's-
taking control of the game. Not
Let's
having
settle
to
it
bring
here.
him back
Let's settle
all
it
the
here. Where would you? Okay, in the
I
pantheon
can't,
of
it's hard for me.
quarterbacks,
It's
where
hard
would
for
you
me to
rank him?
agree with that since Patty Mahomes was doing that too, and he could win MVP.
I mean, I just if
Well, I don't-
my
I'm just
quarterback
doing that
wins
this season.
games,
I don't
I'd rank
think
him top
Mahomes-
10.
I don't think Mahomes was behind all the time though. He was just lighting it up from the get go.
Yep.
he's playing
Okay,
behind.
where
He's
do
been
you
playing,
rank
he's
Lamar
been
Jackson?
playing behind a lot this year.
Where do you rank
Yeah.
Lamar
Yeah, yeah,
Jackson?
Yeah,
This year,
Rick
for
Rob,
sure.
where do you rank him?
Well, I'm
Where do I
talking to you,
rank-
Luda. I'm talking
Yeah,
to you.
okay.
I'm talking to
What?
Ed. Where do you guys rank?
I rank him like at number 7 or some shit.
Number
Jeez.
7 or
Who-
some
who
shit
Who are the
behind
6
who?
quarterbacks that are better than?
I'd probably put him in the top 5, maybe around 5. I haven't really
well,
thought
then-
about it, but
Okay,
Sure.
so Rick, if he's in the top 5, can't we agree that that's probably close to where he should be?
No, top 5 is fine with me. I mean, hey, look, when you say that somebody is maybe a little overrated doesn't land you in the top 5 to me. Overrated in my mind is everybody's putting you in the top 5 and you belong 10 and below. Am I wrong?
You're
No,
correct.
not
Oh,
wrong.
yeah,
Yeah,
you're
You're
right.
correct.
You're right.
Well,
dude.
I-
That's
so we
somebody
can move
said
on.
somebody said it this morning or yesterday morning where Lamar Jackson's goalpost, like every time something bad happens, everybody's way left, and every time something good happens, like they're way right. There's
To
no
be
really
honest,
cons-
to
there's,
to be
there's no
honest
real
with you, Lamar
consistent.
Jackson is probably number 5 because
Then-
if I had,
then
a-
I'll res-
I'm
then I
looking at
respect
all
that.
the teams. I'm looking at all the teams, right? You got
Mhm.
Dallas with Dak. I don't know if you want to put him up there or not. No one else in
He-
that division is better than Lamar.
Who Dak?
Yeah, I don't know if you want to put
Dak
him
might be
higher,
hooping
higher
right now.
than. I'm saying I don't know if you want to put him higher than Lamar. I'm just saying.
Oh, for sure.
would.
You know,
and
okay,
then
no
and
doubt.
then you
I
go
think
to the
he
north,
might.
and then you go to the north, and you got Aaron Rodgers,
Yep.
Yep.
who right, and then
Okay.
in that rest of that division, I don't think you'll put a quarterback above
No.
Lamar. You go to the south, and you got
Tom Brady.
Tampa Brady,
Thomas.
or Tom Brady. That's it.
Okay.
You
Yep,
go to
Thomas
the west, and you got Murray and Stafford,
Murray.
Right.
Oh, Stafford.
and then
Yeah.
and then
So that's
you
4 right
have-
there.
And Mahomes
Buffalo.
in the West. And
hold on.
Mahomes in the West.
Well, he's in the AFC.
He's
West.
doing
We'll do
AFC.
that
He's
too.
doing NFC right now.
Oh, okay.
So right now, I wouldn't take Mahomes over Lamar just because they're losing.
I
and
wouldn't
they're
either.
500.
I wouldn't
Right.
either. Not right now.
You have
Right.
you have Herbert, who's pretty good, who's been balling, but I don't know if you'll
Yeah.
take him over
Top
Lamar.
10.
No,
but not
I-
there.
I'd
Tennessee's
him
is
above
top
him.
of their division. Tennessee's above their division, but we know
Right.
Derrick Henry. And then you have Josh Allen. So there's about 7 that are all close to each other.
In that
And I
mix,
would
yeah.
say Lamar probably
There's
falls in
7.
like 5 or 4. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree.
That's a good
I
spot.
agree.
Yep.
I agree. All right. Okay. Well, let's talk a couple of things here. Okay. So we knew the Rams took care of the Giants. That was easy. That was easy. Hey, man.
Real
Yeah.
shit.
By the way, that was my
Yeah.
eliminator pick
The,
Was
this
it?
past week.
The-
Yep.
the
The Giants?
NFC East is the worst division in football of the second for 2 years in a row.
Watch him out.
It is.
I
No, it
I
is.
hate
It's
I hate that you
100%
I hate that you
It's-
pause this podcast to say that shit.
It's horrible.
Okay.
So-
Well,
Yeah,
like,
you ain't have to.
Nobody. Well, if
Hey,
the
listen,
NFC East
every
guys aren't gonna
division
say
goes
I'll
through
say
it. Every division goes through it.
you fucking right. It
But
does.
every division goes through
Look
it.
at look
'Cause
at look at
not
look
that
at
long
Brian
ago.
screaming from the top of the mountain.
No.
It's
Not
been
that
a long
Humble
time
brag.
since
The
the NFC West was the worst division in football.
Long
Yeah.
time.
It's
3
been a
years?
long time. It's been a long
3
time.
years.
Yeah,
3 years.
time.
Keep
I'd
going.
say
No,
at
no, no,
least
keep
about
going.
5. No more than 5.
No, I would say about 10 years.
3
I'd
years.
say about 6 or 7 years since
Hold-
they've been the
hold
worst
on.
division.
No,
in football.
not 6 or 7. No, you
No,
tripping.
okay,
Hold
tell
on,
me
check
I'm
that
wrong.
again.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Wait, who's
Now,
been the
see,
worst
now we
division
gotta
for 6
fact
or
check.
7 years?
No, ever since Kurt
Not
Warner,
6 or
we've been
7.
legit.
Let's see. Hold on.
Ever
Let me
since
think.
Kurt Warner?
Yeah.
What?
Nice.
What do you
Let me see.
mean?
The
No.
NFC
Talking about
West.
You have
Because
not
Seahawks.
been legit.
Hold on.
They're making a
Understand
movie
the
about
Seahawks-
his ass, motherfucker.
That
About
doesn't mean
Warner,
you're
but
division.
you said
Oh
ever
my
since
God.
Kurt Warner, you guys have been legit.
You
All right, guys,
fucking-
I'm gonna
No.
log off since we're talking
Oh,
about
Eddie
Kurt Warner
P's
again.
even shaking his
Yeah.
head no.
Well,
Yeah.
he's watching.
You,
He's
hey,
watching
you
TV.
do. Hey, you do understand the Seahawks won the division with like a below 500 record as well, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
100%.
Yeah. So I
Okay,
don't
so what year?
understand how
Okay,
y'all
so
was-
what year was that? We'll say that
Let's see.
that was
No.
Hold on.
No, that's just to say he said since Kurt Warner.
No, right. But I'm
XYZ.
saying I would say that could be the barometer for us being the worst division in football. We
I'm
get
saying
in a
somewhere
7 and
between,
19.
like, yeah, 5 or 7 years is probably about right.
Let's see.
Yeah,
I want to say
about
2016,
10. I would say 10
2016,
years.
2017. The Seahawks were 10-5. The Cardinals were 10-5-1. Cardinals were 7-8-1. Rams were 4-12. The 49ers were 2-14. That was 2016, 2017. I'm gonna just run it back to that and just say that was when you guys
Right.
were
Yeah,
the worst.
5 years ago.
Yeah, that was the that
Yeah,
was the
fine.
about 5 or
That
7.
was-
I
that
said
was
3
the-
years. It was
Fine.
5 years.
You guys have
Yeah.
been the worst division like 3 years in a row. This is the 3rd year running.
Booyah.
No.
Yeah,
Maybe.
horrible.
All right, I'm wrong.
Let me look. Let me look. We were 9-7 in 2019. Okay, hold on. Hold on. We were 7-9. Niggas.
He said, "Oh yeah."
Just the guy making observations.
Sorry, yes.
Ooh, shit. Ooh, damn it.
Oh man.
sucios.
Hey, sorry.
Hey, bro,
Sorry.
what about the AFC East? They're fucking sorry this year.
Yeah, they are.
And like
They
other,
really
than
are.
the, other than the
you got
Bills.
you got 2 teams there with 1 win, and yeah, the same thing with your division, right? Other than Dallas,
Sure.
they're fucking.
No, I know,
sorry.
I know.
Hold
But
on,
I'm
hold
just
on.
like,
Hold on.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on.
Oh, take it
Hold
easy,
on.
Renee. Take it easy,
What?
Renee. I know you're
Indeed.
upset.
Oh, Titans.
No, I said other than Dallas in that division sucks, right?
Uh,
Same thing
AFC,
with the AFC
AFC
East.
South
Whoa,
is pretty
whoa,
whack.
whoa.
AFC
too.
South is pretty caca.
Yeah.
Well, hold
Yeah.
on. Hold on, Rick. I want to ask you a question.
Yeah,
You're
you're
talking
right.
about the
They're
Ravens,
also
right?
Awful.
I thought we were done with the Ravens.
Actually, the NFC North has been
Right.
shit
It was
for
a-
years too.
it was a
but whatever.
comma.
Other than
It
Green
was a
Bay.
comma.
Yeah,
Minnesota's been in the mix though.
a little bit. Yeah, they have a little bit.
I would say the Vikings have been consistently mediocre.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see like 500 already.
Well, hold on. Well, but
The
weren't you the one
Minnesota-
anointing Cousins?
Well, I just told you, look, Cousins
I
isn't as
anoint
bad
him
as
in
we
fantasy
think he is.
football.
That's what I told you.
What do you mean he's not
Well,
as bad? Once again,
well,
I
they
gotta
had the
ask
one
LeBron.
year-
Go
They had
look
the
at his
1 year-
numbers.
They had the 1 year 4 years ago
Bro.
when they went
To
to the NFC Championship. But that was with
Ricky eating
Case Keenum.
tacos with
Right now in passing, Jamal Cousins is ranked 22nd.
Okay, so what about was that yards or what is that?
It just says passing overall, so I don't know
What's his
what-
touchdowns? What's
That's
his
based off of
interceptions?
yards. Sorry, that's based off of yards.
Okay.
Right now,
Sounds
he's
But
interesting.
22nd.
Kirk Cousins ain't the laughing stock that he was like 4 years ago.
Where's he ranked on TDs? Let's see.
But Kirk
Ooh,
Cousins isn't that
I mean,
dude.
when Kirk
11.
Cousins played for Washington, he was winning that division. You know what I mean?
Nah, he inherited that team from
Oh, he-
RG3.
He was
So
winning
maybe
that
does that
division.
speak to the East again or no?
Mm,
RG3's
yeah.
team.
He took that team from RG3 once he got hurt.
I would say RG3's knee, bro. Did you remember that?
Yeah,
It looked like it
Jesus
almost came
Christ.
off.
That the knee.
RG3 was never even really good.
No.
Come on now, Jamal. Talk about it, baby. Talk about it, Jamal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
RG3 was never even really good.
Okay.
Except for
Yeah,
Baylor.
one- yeah,
One
he was-
good year.
Okay.
Paul's right. He had one good rookie year.
Holy
1 year and
That's
then
because
that
he
was
got
it.
his leg cut off.
Oops.
Well,
Oops.
that's what you-
Oh
happens.
my God!
That's what
Robin
happens.
Griffin the third was a beast.
That's what happens when you run a lot. You're gonna get your ass whooped.
He had one good year, and then he
One
got
One?
good year.
yeah,
Yes. His rookie
one
year.
good year, and then he got hurt.
Go back and
Hold
look.
on, I'm gonna look
Yeah.
this up.
All right, I'm gonna take
He
that
had,
back.
he had a
Wait,
year
wait,
of
stop, stop, stop,
3,200
stop.
yards, a year
He
of
had- hold on.
3,203.
3,200 yards.
He got
That's
3,203.
200 yards a game.
I mean, okay,
That's
246.
less than
but
Lamar
this-
Jackson
this-
that you guys are
this
hyping
is-
up right now.
I just hold on. I
No,
want
no,
you
it's
guys
more
to
than
also.
Lamar Jackson.
I want you guys
No,
to
it's
also
not.
understand.
No, it's not.
I want you guys to also understand. I mean, look at your greats. Look at the Joe Montanas. Look at the Dan Marinos. It's a different time, different era. This is 2012, 2013. The league ain't like this right now. You know what I'm saying?
You were slinging it like that.
Yeah, no.
In
all
20 in
they said
2012,
they went.
who led the league in passing in 2012 and 2013?
Let's-
How many yards
Peyton
did they have?
Manning?
Let's look it up,
Peyton
shall we?
Manning?
Well,
I bet you it was
what
in the,
year are we
I bet you
looking?
it's in the high. I bet you in the high 4,000s.
Tom Brady
No.
or Aaron.
Let's look at it.
Hold
Look
on.
it up.
There,
Look it
I'll
up.
pull it up right now. I'll pull it up right
Drew
now.
Hold on.
Oh, you're in the 4,000s for sure. Drew Brees, 5,177 yards.
I'm just
So he
2012.
said- so he
making
set a record.
observations.
So he set a record, right?
Yeah, but you
we're
have,
there-
but you have.
Wait,
hold on.
You're trying to say we
wait,
weren't in a league, a pass happy league? Yes, we were in
Yeah, we
2012,
were.
2013.
Yeah, we were.
trying-
Yeah.
Yes, we
hold
were.
on,
Yeah, we
hold
were,
on.
Rick. Put
You're
it down,
trying to tell
dog.
me. Hold on. You're trying to tell me that Ricky's supposed to come in and throw for 4,000 yards?
Oh, you're
I'm
right.
telling you,
Robert
I just
Griffin
said
he
the
never
third
had-
definitely ranked
is that what
22nd
you're
that
saying?
year.
I said he never had a really good season. That's what I said.
Damn.
And
And the
Even
two
Cam
seasons
Newton
he
had
actually
3,800 a
played-
year. Yeah. Damn, Sam Bradford. Oh, he had 37.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sam
I'm
Bradford
gonna
had
shut up.
100.
Shut up.
All right.
You know what? I like the NBA anyways. Why the fuck am I even talking about
Yeah,
this?
put that on. Yeah.
I was gonna say
I'm glad
there
you
was like
backtracked
there's
from
like 16 players that had more
No, there's,
passing yards than
there's
than he
21.
did that year.
Yeah, including
wanna-
Ben
you want-
Roethlisberger.
that. You want to apologize in the same podcast for
Mm-mm.
that take, or do you want to wait a
What
week?
about-
There's
what
no
if I told you-
apologizing on the Tinson's podcast. You just
Mm-mm.
take your L and move
Hey,
on.
Brandon Whedon had more throwing yards than Robert
Holy
Griffin III.
shit.
Mm,
Oh, wait,
Brandon
he was
Whedon
Brandon
And
was
he
not
was
good.
with Cleveland at that
Oh
time.
wait, but
Brandon-
hold on, but Brandon Wheaton had Josh Gordon though. He had Flash.
And
Yeah, he had.
And
Ooh,
my ass,
115
Josh Gordon.
rushes.
my
Do y'all remember
bad.
Matt Schaub? Matt Schaub, 4,000 yards. Do y'all remember
Yeah.
his squad?
oh yeah,
Oh my
Andre
god.
Johnson, D Hop.
no,
Yeah,
Yeah.
D-Hop.
D-Hop wasn't there yet?
Yeah,
was
D-Hop
D Hop
was
there
there.
in
Oh,
2012?
snap.
This is
Okay,
why
hold
I
on.
tell, this is why I tell
we
like
need
when
to-
D-Hop's the man.
Oh, he wasn't.
We need to get back on
Dude,
track.
Josh Freeman had more. He had
Low-key,
4,000
low-key.
yards.
We're everywhere right now. I want to go
We
eat
are.
dinner.
All right. We only got 15 more minutes, y'all. All right.
Oh, we lost
So-
Luda.
Okay, good. He wouldn't have shit to say anyways. All right, so
I got him. Don't worry, motherfuckers. Just say something about
All
the
right.
Rams. That's my cue.
All right, so real quick. Let's talk MVPs of last week. Who were the biggest MVPs of week 6 in y'all mind? Joe B. Gray?
MVP.
Eric
Derrick
Henry.
Henry.
Derrick Henry.
Derrick
Derrick
Henry?
Henry's got to
one.
be up there.
Hey, did
for
y'all
sure.
realize that Patrick Mahomes almost threw for 400 yards last week?
Yeah, Patrick
No.
Mahomes is up there.
I didn't realize that. I
Stafford.
didn't realize that. I just kept thinking about his 2 interceptions. His 2 ridiculous interceptions. God, them shits was ugly.
Yeah,
Correct.
Stafford.
Joe be great. I'm good with Joe be great.
Oh, Dak
Joe be great
Prescott
is
threw for
open right now.
445 last week, yo.
Dak.
I didn't realize that.
I mean, I understand
Brian.
you want the Jedi to do his thing, but I mean, CD, Coop,
Yeah,
their tight ends, Zeke,
Man.
Pollard,
they got a
Dak running the
squad.
ball. Yeah.
How's Damian Harris get 101 yards? That's crazy. That's a
Still
lot
catching
of
up.
yeah. That's a lot. Let me think. Let's see who else took off last week. Oh, Derek-
MVP Mac Jones projection because he's looking real good.
Oh,
I
Mac
think
Jones.
he's gonna look this good. Yeah.
Mac Jones is gonna get it in a couple years.
I'm
He gonna
gonna
be
have
right.
to put Kurt Warner or Kirk Cousins in there. He had 373 and 3 touchdowns. He was
Did
MVP.
he? He did. He had a 373. You're right.
Yeah, he
put
dropped
it-
56
Hey,
points in fantasy. I was
Hey,
excited.
I just want to know. I just want to know. Hold on. Because somebody mentioned earlier that Tua sucked. Tua had 329.
Tua had a
Who
good
cares?
game, yeah.
What about
Yeah,
what
they good
about
game.
what about
Who cares?
Jonathan? What about Jonathan Taylor?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Shout out to
like that.
Jonathan
145.
Taylor, baby.
Jonathan
Hey,
Taylor,
Jonathan-
14 carries for one.
Who does Jonathan Taylor remind you guys of? Do you guys remember the other Indianapolis Colt running back that used to just run and nobody? Huh?
Edwin
I say
James.
Edwin James.
No. Remember?
Eric
The-
Dickerson?
Mac?
Nope. It was a dude after Edge.
Marshall Falk?
It was like
No,
Donald
I-
something.
I don't know
But
him.
he used to go off too.
I know
Oh,
you're
hold on.
talking about. I know you're talking about. I can't remember his last name.
Yeah, he used to go off just like this, and he was like very unassuming.
Yeah.
And he just put
I know
numbers
you're
up.
talking about.
That's to me. That's Jonathan Taylor. That's Austin Eckler. It's just guys that go in and go to work. They ain't talked about on a week in and week out basis. They just go to work. You know
Hey,
who
I
else
wonder
goes
if-
to work? James Conner.
Since it's
Pittsburgh is
podcast?
mad
Oh.
as hell right now. Oh, 10 Cents podcast goes in, baby. You better believe
Oh,
that.
come on.
You better
I
believe
don't have a
that. We
shirt.
out here.
I don't have a. I
I'm
don't have
saying-
a shirt.
No, you don't have a shirt.
Patch right here.
We don't.
I'm
Don't,
a- hold on.
don't hold your breast like that, please.
Hold on.
That's outrageous. I just want y'all to know.
Renee's got all the rest of the shirts that we had.
I'm gonna write 10
One
cents
of
on here. Don't worry
One
about
of
it.
them. One of them fits on you.
Oh.
I gave you one, didn't I?
No, we were too busy drinking and
It's-
drafting that day.
Oh, okay.
Drinking and drafting. I like how you did that.
Good times.
I like how you did that.
Hey, comeback player of the year. I just
Is
I
it not
want to throw it
Dak?
out there.
Is it
It's
not Dak?
well, Dak, but who else would you put it up there in that mix?
Oh yeah, Dak for sure.
I don't know. Honestly,
I mean,
Yeah,
Dak
I
is
don't know
because
anyone.
Dak is
Joe be
because
great.
of-
I
Dak
put
is
Joe be
because
great.
injury. Joe's
Joe
not a
be
bad
great.
one also.
Injury, but that's
Right,
injury.
another
too.
injury.
Antonio
Joe be great,
Brown.
man.
I was just gonna say Eddie P.
Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown.
Antonio
That-
Brown. Yeah.
I mean,
That's not
He's
bad.
wow,
becoming
what a
He's
what a
becoming the
difference
best
in
receiver on
a
that team.
what a difference
All
though in a guy. Like
Yeah.
2 years ago, we were like, dude, this dude's done. Like nobody's gonna want him. Even
All
Coach
this-
was on here saying, can't have him on my team. can't
Shout out
do
to
it."
Coach. He's about as
All
absent as
the-
his team is. Shout out to Coach, though. We miss you. One for three.
Good code.
At least Najee Harris is doing well, like he wanted.
Decent.
You know another Eddie P. You know another guy who's doing good who was a Ram. Brandon
Told you, Najee
Cooks.
Harris, rookie of the year. Offensive
Brandon
rookie
Brandon
of the
Cook,
year.
is he doing decent?
Yeah, he's in
Yeah, he's
Houston
doing
and he's
decent.
actually having a pretty solid season already.
I saw a ball go to him and him miss it. I was like,
Wow.
oh, no, never mind. I'm sorry.
I think
I'm
there's
sorry.
this
You know what I'm
weird-
thinking?
Mhm.
That was the other dude, Emmanuel Sanders. I'm tripping. I mixed him. and
Oh,
Brandon.
Sanders
he's
been
having
balling,
a
though.
good year.
Sanders been
He's having
balling.
a good comeback year.
Yeah.
It's another guy, yeah.
All right. Well, hold on. Before we go, let's talk week 7. We're going to talk more about it on the podcast. Obviously, we're going to make our picks and things like that on Sunday. But we got a Thursday night game happening tomorrow. It's going to be filled with a lot of holes, if that makes sense. Denver at Cleveland. Baker Mayfield's out. OBJ out.
Well, he's out.
he
one-
might be out.
He's pretty much
He's
out.
more-
He's doing everything
yeah.
that he can to play, but count him out.
That was going to be
Hey,
my
even
premonition.
if
Nick-
even if he's in,
Nick-
he's out.
No.
Ooh, that's
No.
a thing.
If he plays, I'm going to tell you right now. If he plays, what's his name?
Keenum.
Keenum is going to throw to him. He's good
Yeah.
because that's his safety blanket. So if he plays, he's getting a lot of balls.
Pause.
OBJ's washed. I don't want him on the Niners.
He's getting loads
I
of
don't know.
holes.
I'll take him.
Patrick
I'm about to say
Surtain still over there?
I won't even
We're gonna see.
get into that with you right now. But yeah, the Browns starting
Oh,
Case
Nick-
Keenum.
Nick Chubb not playing. Kareem Hunt's on IR.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Oh
be a
man.
stupid game.
Hey, did Kareem Hunt, was that an Achilles?
Nah,
Calf.
ankle injury.
Yeah.
Hey,
Calf,
just-
Oh,
yeah,
I
calf
thought
strain.
for
calf.
sure that was Achilles, but all right. Okay. We've seen it so much in the NBA when they grab their leg like that. Like I know the dude was like, "Yo, that was calf area that he was grabbing," but I was like, "Yeah, we've seen that. That's
Hey, I seen that happen in person at an open gym basketball run.
it's the worst."
Yeah, dog. He just was like, "Hey, did somebody kick me?" And he started grabbing his calf. I was like,
Yeah.
"Dog, you can't ask the death question."
I had a buddy who jumped, dunked it, landed, and it sounded like a shotgun went off.
Damn.
And you're like, damn. And
Those are the worst, man. Those are the worst. That'll probably be the way I end my
Hey,
basketball
hey,
career.
quick question.
Yeah.
How many of y'all saw that Laker game last night?
Hold on, we'll get to that.
Stay for Sunday.
Can we get to that in 2 seconds?
Hey, but one other thing about Keenum, real quick.
The
Yeah.
football special.
He's the kind of guy that could low key take this job from Baker Mayfield. Just FYI.
Nah, he's just the perfect
Huh?
backup.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, look what he did last. Look what he did the last
I
time.
like what you're saying there.
Look what he did last time. He got
Why?
an extended time to be a starter
Because
on
Baker
another
Mayfield's
team.
not that guy.
Right, but you don't have to settle for Case Keenum.
In
Facts.
the right offense, he can do a lot of good things.
All right, so hold
Yeah,
real
but
quick,
then you bring
real
it
quick, guys.
uh-huh.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Say what you say.
I think
Oh, I
he's
had
more
nothing.
the guy than Case Keenum is.
Well, since we're here, okay, and we won't be able to make this prediction before, unless we do it right now. Talk to me. What are your predictions for tomorrow? Broncos and Browns. I'll start it off. I got Browns. Teddy Bridgewater. There it is. Run it.
That's Broncos.
Oh, that's the
Broncos.
Broncos.
That's the Broncos, sir.
You
It's the
can't say you got
Broncos.
the Browns and
You're
go with
taking-
Teddy Bridgewater.
Did I say I had the
you
Browns?
Yeah, you
Damn.
did.
My bad. I meant the
You know
drink.
what? I'm going on the limb. Okay,
Browns are
actually,
favored.
let me caveat.
I'm
this.
going Broncos. Too many
I got
injuries
Broncos.
on the Browns team.
If OBJ plays, I'm going Browns, and there's going to be a lot of Keenum to OBJ.
Mm-mm.
I'm
got
just
Teddy
gonna go
Bridge.
Browns.
Wait,
I'm
if
gonna go
Teddy
Browns.
Bridgewater was on the Browns, would you be going Browns?
Probably.
Okay, I got it.
I just want to do that for you, P. I just wanted to do that for you, P. No, I look. I told you guys earlier that I believed in that defense and I believed in Teddy Bridgewater, and I've lost 2 straight, I think, since then. Come on, Teddy.
You're the
don't make
only
a
one
fool
that
of-
believes in Teddy Bridgewater. To be honest with you.
It is what it is, man.
Hasn't he
Look, I
been
gotta
hurt?
ride until the
Didn't he
wheels
just come
fall
back-
off.
Didn't he just come back
I mean-
from an injury too?
Yeah,
He
he
got
also
did.
believes in
smacked.
Jameis, so
Man,
what it
I don't
is.
know. I don't even know. With Baker out,
I think
Browns ain't
James gonna
reach
go
yet.
off against.
OBJ's out. Yeah, that's a tough one.
Well, Jameis has
Jameis
got
up on your fantasy
Jameis has got the
team to start him
Seahawks
this
this
week?
week.
I think James
Hold
gonna
on.
go crazy. Against
We're gonna
Seahawks,
get to
man.
that on Sunday. We're just
I
talking
know.
the Thursday night game.
Oh,
Why are you yelling?
Broncos and Browns.
like
I
you
need
said,
this.
Browns
Broncos,
are
baby.
Browns are 2-point favorite.
All right, there we
Are
go.
they at
Yeah,
home?
Broncos.
Browns are
No.
at home.
Yes.
Browns
that
are
means
home.
they're dogs.
Yep.
If you're 2-point favorite at home, you're dog. Because you're supposed to get 3 for being at home.
Exactly.
Mm.
Yes,
I
sir.
want to say.
Well,
I
you knew
wanna
more than I
say-
did.
I
Well,
want
they
to
started as a 1.5, so it's
Nice.
gone up for them.
I want to say
Would-
Broncos,
So they're less of a dog.
Oh, what?
Gone up.
but the Browns have played tougher teams. They've had a tougher schedule. The Broncos, their first 3 games were cake. That's
Yeah, I
why
get
they
it.
won those, and they've struggled since. But now that OBJ's out, Baker's out,
Kareem Hunt.
2 starting running backs.
Mitchell.
Landry.
Man.
Even though that Dearness Johnson guy, when he had his chance last year or the year before, he tore it
Yeah.
up. But
Yep. I have him playing this weekend.
I don't know.
Well, I just want to
Yeah,
say
but
that
the
Teddy Bridgewater.
Browns defense is pretty solid too.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
here goes
it's
here
solid,
goes here
but-
goes my caveat. I didn't realize Teddy Bridgewater had an injured foot, and they're listing him as questionable. If Teddy Bridgewater doesn't play, Broncos lose. There it is.
What? Drew Lock gonna
if-
come off the bench rapping
If Teddy
Jeezy?
Bridgewater plays, the Broncos might lose.
You stupid guy.
That's fair.
All right, shall we wrap this? I mean, we got 5 more minutes. I mean,
Not gonna talk
we
about the
pretty
Lakers?
much. No, I don't want to talk about the
This is an
Lakers.
NFL show.
This is
You're like a
you guys.
Scooby-Doo character.
You asked for this to be the NFL show. You
Yeah,
personally asked for
But I
this.
already know what you're going to say.
But we're gonna talk about the Lakers 5 days from now.
Well,
Yes.
yeah, there'll be a couple
There's
more
gonna be
games.
couple more
Yes.
Can we
games.
talk about
By-
how your
by-
boy Russell Westbrook showed up?
I
at the
knew
game?
it. I knew it was
I
coming. knew it was coming.
Yeah.
You're not wrong, Renee. Okay.
No, you're
But
not. You're
we
not.
need a bigger sample size, but you're not wrong.
He
Yeah.
wore a skirt. How
Right.
much more of a sample size we need?
He wore a skirt to the. Oh,
Come on.
No, I'm serious. He did.
So,
Hey, in,
Okay.
in 1973, what he wore would be very fashionable.
hey, well, Carl Nass, and well, whatever. I'm not going to go there. Anyway, let's.
yeah.
You're right.
that's
You're
a-
not wrong,
that's a-
but
Leave that
that's a-
alone, Mick.
I really just
Exactly.
want to
That's a-
talk about the game.
Jason
and how
Tatum.
they put up
Jason
8
Tatum for the
points.
3. Oh my God, Jason Tatum for the
That's
win.
all
Here
I'm
we
saying.
go.
I want
Well,
to
Jason-
put up 8 points.
Miss it
I-
all.
you
God,
just
he's not
what
ready.
I hated was the up leave, go up 7, and then
we gonna
catch
talk
us
about it.
right then, and then
Yeah.
just the back. We didn't play any defense.
No defense.
We looked old to everybody's point. Russell
Hey,
looked terrible.
AD looked good though.
AD
Hold
looked
on.
all
Tell you
right. He
about-
still looks a little soft to me, but that's one game.
100%.
Let me see.
Hey,
here goes- here goes-
I want to give the ball up.
Here goes what I really want to
Handled
ask
the ball
y'all.
more than anyone that game. They said
Did,
Well,
did
he
y'all
had
watch?
to.
as he should have.
right,
Yeah, he
but
should.
the whole point is that what's the point of having rest? That's all. That's the
Okay,
only way he
but-
gets off.
Right, one game,
Yeah.
one game.
They're figuring it out. Can I ask you guys about the pregame? When Shaq and Chuck had that hilarious interaction regarding Lakers all time greats,
Oh yeah.
and Shaq said you ain't better than Wilt, and Shaq said yeah I am, I'm more dominant. Cap or not?
No cap.
Mm.
I don't
Okay.
know.
He said he
could-
said
they got
Kareem was number
footage
one.
now.
He said
They got
Kareem was
footage
number
now.
one. Wilt was number two. This is Chuck. He said Wilt was number two, and he didn't even bother listing Shaq at three or three period. He just left it at that. He
I
said
don't- I
one,
don't
two.
know I don't know if Shaq was more dominant than Wilt was in their times.
I'm
Wilt was
I-
averaging 50 at one point.
Close. That's close.
Yeah, he's like he said in their times though. Shaq was the last
Yeah,
MVP.
but Wilt wasn't
at
like
center
Wilt
since-
didn't. Shaq
Tim
when
Duncan
he
got
showed up.
MVP.
When he showed up,
he
And
wasn't. He
Joker
wasn't
got
a center.
MVP. And
he
Joker
was like
got
Mike.
MVP.
Right,
Wilt was like
since
or
Joker,
Shaq was
right.
like Mike when he showed up.
Right.
Perhaps, yeah.
Mike, and I say Mike, I'm talking about Mike Tyson. Like when he showed
Oh.
up,
I thought you were talking Michael Jordan for sure.
no, he was like Mike Tyson when he showed up, right? Wilt just was kind of like you knew he was good, but I can't speak because I never really saw him play, so they never
Well,
really
Yeah,
there's a lot of footage out there.
persona.
There's
No,
a lot
no,
of
they got
footage that
footage,
is
they got footage
persona,
now.
though. He
remastered
never
and
dunked on
colorized.
anybody and
Yes,
flexed on
sir.
anybody or broke any backboards or anything. So it's hard for me to tell what
That's
his
what it is for you?
on the court persona was. Yeah,
So
absolutely.
where did Orlando Warridge land in your Lakers center? Because he definitely dunked on people and killed a backboard. So he's like top
when
five.
he's
for you?
when he's running the lane, are you getting in the way? Because I'm not.
No, I'm not. But he's not top five. But all right.
I wouldn't.
So
I
that's
probably
something
wouldn't be
different.
playing.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
One
when
last
Shaq
thing on
played-
Lakers thing. I don't know if you guys saw this on Twitter. I did. They said that Wilt's stat, his 100-point game, moved to like this era would be 70
I
points,
seen
and
that.
then Kobe's 81-point game moved to Wilt's era would have been like 120 something. Y'all believe that?
No, there's
Yes.
no 3-point line during Wilt's time in that 100-point game.
X.
That's a good take.
Good
That's a
point.
good take. I wonder how they always do
But
that.
I think they said Wilt's was like in overtime. Like it wasn't in regulation either.
Okay, but it's still overtime. Like Kobe might have hit 100 in overtime too.
Those are always interesting things. I wonder who spends time on that.
So, but more
I
importantly,
think this is kind
Kobe's
of apples and oranges. This is
Right, I agree 100%. I just wanted to put that shit out there.
one
since we were
quick
just
fact.
asking crazy
Kobe's
questions.
62-point game against Dallas when he pulled him in the third quarter, he would have had 90 that game. Just FYI.
He probably would have had 90.
He would have had
That boy
90
was
that
on
game.
fire.
He was on fire.
All right,
Yeah,
y'all.
yes.
Well, let's wrap this thing up, man. We'll
That's
talk
another
back to the
if,
people
though.
again on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Jamal's got his smoothie. I got my brown drink. We all ready to eat. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Check in with us again
Hey.
Sunday. You know what it is.
Hey, one
Come
of us
on,
need to make a
Dodgers.
bet, and whoever loses has to dress like Russell Westbrook.
You stupid. cuz.
I hope you lose first. I hope you
That's a
lose
great bet.
first.
I'm just saying that's
I
a great
hope you
bet.
lose first.
You a wild person. You a wild person. All right,
Ain't
fam.
gotta
All
dye your
love,
hair.
man. I'll talk.